Strategy 7. Mitigate risks. Many customer experience leaders find it difficult to get boardroom involvement and support. In research from Forrester, even 29% of the participants mentioned that this was the case, and it was a significant obstacle to improve CX for the company. In my time as a CX leader at KPN, I wish I had known what I know now, 10 years later, because what the C-suite and those that live in the boardroom hate are risks. So what if instead of engaging them about the upside of improving customer experience, you engage them in the downside of neglecting customers and their issues? How to go about this? In your organization, you are probably aware of issues that you are doing to your customers. Yes, I'm writing this on purpose. Organizations sometimes don't know their customers because they don't have a working CRM system or process. Or different departments have different systems, due to which customers have to call several departments to have their problem solved. Or banks that charge interest that are too high for the mortgage their customers have when compared to the value of their property. This is what we call a bad profit in CX. The organization makes a profit off the back of the customers. Often these issues are known to the organization. Some of them may be small risks, which can be explained. Some of them are the gorillas in the room. Huge issues you can't explain to customers with huge risks to reputation and shareholder value. I love the book Would You Do That to Your Mother by Jean Bliss, where she introduces the Make Mom Proud standard and describes over 30 issues that might happen in your organization, best practices and questions to ask yourself. When you go into the boardroom and assess and address those risks, bring solutions on how they can be solved. I promise this works. But what have risks to do with walking a pilgrimage? When walking a pilgrim's path, there are several risks to mitigate. For example, an empty mobile phone battery. You won't have the information for your B&B or your map. A small risk, which can be easily mitigated by bringing a power bank. Or the chance of not finding any water and food stops on the route. Pretty impactful because of the basic human need, and easy to mitigate, you just have to bring more for the route. The impact is of course that your backpack is a little heavier. One of the risks I found difficult to mitigate was walking along busy roads. Most of the Via Francigena goes through forests, fields and along quiet roads. But since the year 900, some of those paths have become motorways, where it's just dangerous or pericoloso, as the Italians say. What to do? I could hitchhike, which might have been even a bigger risk. But I found my own way of mitigating this risk. As I was wearing a colorful scarf, I decided that when walking along these roads, I would wear it in the hand that was on the roadside and wave it vigorously. Look at that idiot walking on our road. But at least they saw me on time. My strategy worked because I didn't get hit by a car. You would and you should wave the imaginary scarf in the boardroom. They might think you are an idiot, but they will get it if you address those issues like a pro. Wave the scarf to flag possible risk with your colleagues at boardroom level and to let them know you are here to solve these with them.